year 15-16, Tata AIG had a premium of 3,000 crores. This year, if we continue with the performance, we will end up with 6,000 crores of premium.
One is the highest accretion in motor business in the entire industry.
Coming from where we were a few years back, this is a significant achievement, and this particular factor has helped the consumer lines to grow very well in the industry in Tata AIG.
Increase in our distribution footprint from around 100 offices to around 165 offices, with coverage extending to around 700 to 800 towns.
Property and energy grew at 21%. In liabilities, we maintained the #1 ranking amongst our private sector peers.
The new relationships that we have added in bank assurance as well as OEM business like Canara Bank, Bank of Baroda, Harley Davidson, Hero. These are the highlights of last year and this year.
This year, we won back a #1 position in the marine insurance business. AIG Combined continues to do extremely well and recorded a 51% growth for the month of November.
We continue to focus on what we do best, the balancing act. Delight the customer, control the costs.
We have grown the business in terms of purely number of people. I think we've grown by about 45% over the last couple of years.
We go on to handle around 7 lakhs claims this year, 20% jump on last year's claims.
We've hired 186 people in financial year 16-17. We will add another 450 people through campus program in the year 17-18.
Last year, in the first 6 months, we handled 9,000 two-wheeler claims. This year, in the first 6 months, we handled 65,000 claims.
Number of projects I think we are running is more than 50, which are reviewed at the CEO's level, and anywhere around 70 to 100 within IT, across business functions, across business technologies.
In 15-16, Tata AIG's profit was 20 crores. This year, if all goes well, our PBT will be more than 200 crores.
It's a great place to work with knowledgeable people and within an energetic environment.
Tata AIG can be described in 3 simple words. One is teamwork, second is trust, and third is technical expertise.
The customer wants us to be a risk partner rather than being an insurance provider. Technology is changing every day and changing every aspect of whatever we do in life, and so is our customers' expectations.
We've got 3 primary themes around where the technology projects are running. One is on strengthening the back end, which is what we call as the category of yesterday.
We are coming up with a rule engine which will help us, the team, to meet the market requirement of speed as well as a simple policy issuance process.
We've launched QMS, which is a quote management system for real-time policy issuance.
With the increase in numbers, we now have to rely more on technology.
The second category we are saying is what we call as the today category, which primarily is about building digital capabilities, which is about how we can create those front-end enablers which will allow our sales force as well as the feet on street to sell better and faster.
We have also brought in a lot of empowerment to the team at the field, wherein the decision making has improved significantly.
I see the team Tata AIG coming together, improving our service proposition, working on technology platforms to change the entire paradigm and make this a very, very successful place for us.
Third category is what we call as the tomorrow category, which is where we look at innovation, which is where we look at how we will compete with the new entrants in the market.
Most importantly, we need to rethink, reimagine. One of the things which we need to do is we need to make the transition from being a 2,000 or a 3,000 crore company to be a 10,000 crores company. The key difference is, a 10,000 crore company is a large company where there is much more process dependence rather than person dependence. We need to have a standardization of every process, of a commitment which you made to the customer, which we should be sure of meeting every time.
On a professional front, I can say Tata AIG has given ample opportunity to grow myself.
We feel valued, we feel important and cared for, thereby creating an atmosphere which is very conducive to work.
We are moving very rapidly towards establishing meritocracy as the most important cultural ingredient for Tata AIG.
We reorganized ourselves into a new structure which was much more market focused, We empowered our teams with lots of information, and lots of decision making now has started happening at the ground.
It's very important how you go, and therefore one has to grow faster but ethically. Ethics has to come from within.
As an organization, meritocracy is an important aspect that we are laying a foundation on, and therefore, the transparent KPIs help in the process.
The other part, as for sales teams, which should differentiate the Tata AIG sales team from others, is the level of knowledge, technical and otherwise, which we should be having, than the competition. The conversion rates of a producer with the Tata AIG brand double than any other brand. The moment, we have a combination of these two, Tata brand name and our knowledge, I think, Tata AIG will become an unbeatable force in the marketplace.
Our endeavor has been to build highly strong performing teams which are based on high character and standards of ethics.
On the corporate and the legal side, we have been so compliant that we have not even received a notice or not even paid a single rupee as a fine. Even our filings are absolutely complete.
All of this, we need to do while keeping a very strong market focus. We need to be connected to the market, we need to build strong relationships, and we need to deliver solutions which make much more value addition, for the customer.
Collaboration and the teamwork, the honesty and the transparency in communication.
The people are the best. Reward and recognition are best in the market.
Amazing, amazing and amazing. What is very heartening is, we have seen much more collaboration across Tata AIG, across all departments.
What we have also done is to create a model wherein we call something like the architecture steering committee, where all the vertical heads come together and they huddle up to discuss problems, to discuss solutions, and to come out with possible scenarios or solutions for the roadmap.
We have seen that between the last 2 years, there's been an improvement of 7% in terms of the number of people who have got awards, and that's a very interesting and a very positive fact to see that more and more people are getting recognized.
I would ascribe our success or whatever we have been able to achieve is only because of our people.
I want to thank all of you for putting in all the effort that has brought us so far. Together we make ourselves better every day.
Today, everybody at Tata AIG has a spring in their steps, and the way they are walking, the way they are talking, the way their shoulders are, I think that entire attitude, that entire approach is showing in all the employees of Tata AIG. I would just advise to each and every one of you, continue to work very hard, stick to the basics and have passion, deep passion inside each one of you. And there is nothing going to stop Tata AIG to become the largest insurance provider of India.